Hola, and welcome to your weekly adventure on High Plains Passport. Our adventure this week is taking us to Catarina, Nicaragua. It's about 20 miles or so south of Granada. I've heard that it's a nice day trip. There's not too much there to do, but nonetheless, it's worth the effort of getting there. A taxi drops us off, and already I'm impressed with the place. You see, I love the use of color in Central America. The house can be bright pink or turquoise, and it's no big deal here. White walls don't exist down here, and I really like that. I continue to be amazed with this place as I walk further up the hill. Talk about color? Not the colors that you find on walls, but the color that you find in nature. Catarina is a popular destination for tourists, though not so much for foreigners. It's a hot spot for Nicaraguans. The city swells every weekend with people coming to unwind. People that come here to walk casually down the cobblestone streets in peace and in leisure. Even the markets that line the ascending path to the Mirador seems to be more tranquil in comparison. For one, these vendors are not accosting people. They simply make themselves available, but they are not aggressive, which is a nice change here in Central America. The petite tin-roof boutiques are packed full, almost like an antique store. There are small wooden boxes that say things like, "Remember Nicaragua," or something to the Spanish equivalent of "gone fishing." It's knickknacks that I would expect to find at my grandmother's house. And that's a compliment. They are simple and they're handmade. And I'm sure if you looked hard enough, you could find a fingerprint on almost all of these products. And there is such a value in that. For this village, absolutely. People are attracted to the creative and crafty things that you can find on these streets. They come here for the color, for the character. I've made it to the top of the street and I'm standing now looking over a Pollo Lake. I could likely stay here all day and drink coffee and allow this view to keep me company. But I have a bus to catch in Granada, so I need to head back down the hill. It's a short bus ride from Catarina into Granada, but I already feel worlds apart. Granada is the second largest city in Nicaragua, and the leisurely pace of this morning has no real place here. To say that this market is any less colorful than the one in Catarina would be a complete lie, because this place does have color in its own way, in a neon plastic-wrapped sort of way. And all the trash on the street, though it's disappointing to see, it still adds color. People are walking from point A to point B. They are walking with this hurried intent. And within the chaos of this market, I find a sense of peace in myself. That, number one, I have the luxury of a supermarket, which even in its frenzy state will never be as chaotic as the markets here. That doesn't mean it's bad or worse. It's just me looking from the outside in. This is their culture, and this is the way that they know. For example, the woman over there whose job is to swat away the flies from the fresh fish, hoping it will sell before it spoils. I cannot imagine that that was her life dream. Maybe it is. Maybe she couldn't imagine being me. Maybe this market is more like the one in Catarina than I give it credit for. Just people doing what they know, trying to do it the best way they know, just so that they can make a buck or two in the process. Because there's this need, and it's called survival. And maybe that's another thing that connects us all. And the fact that we are surviving, that's enough reason to smile in Central America. High Plains Passport is written and produced by Valerie Smith, music from Jose Gonzalez and myself. Mucho gracias to the Garden City Recreation Commission, enhancing the quality of life for the people of the community by promoting social interaction and productive use of leisure time. See a documentary of today's show on our website, hppr.org.